I don't get it. Shh. My God. Okay. See, I was going to say the shh part, but then he started growling. I don't know if y'all heard that. Hold on. Let me see if y'all heard that. Hold on. No, I don't think y'all heard it properly. Hold on. Let me see if y'all really heard it. Hold on. Let me see if y'all really heard it. Do y'all hear that? I'm about to. Let me calm down. Today is one of those days. I just need my coffee. Hold on. Now it's good. Hey, what are you guys doing here so early? And who was that? Y'all brought new people? Did you give them the rules? No toxicity, no judging, and have fun? Okay. All right. Is that your bag of chips? I'm just gonna go ahead and. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna put some right here on the side. Anyways, welcome back to Fated Mate. This is chapter 7. This game is really good. I saw that the creator said that this is it, so I don't mind playing this in parts because I'm excited. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Voyia. Yes, I took your snacks. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah. Anyways. If you're new here, hi, I'm Voyia. I play a variety of games. This is an awesome gamer channel. Like, I'm so excited. Anyways, let's get started. We left off where Val came to insert himself towards me, and then Taliesin came and beat him up and broke his nose probably. You know, you're not going to know in this day and age, but I guess we'll find out what happened. He's still in his rut. We're still trying to figure out why he's in his rut. And we're also trying to figure out his past. I really think that he fell in love and he started giving it to her, you know, in his prime where he was really an animal, and somehow he hurt her, he broke her, he messed up, he killed her. That's another thing. The light fades and the night seems to come thick and fast. The fireplace keeps the room warm while I work with my needle by candlelight. You're better than me. I could not. I just opened up 6 different apps and I'm finna cry. I don't even know how that happened. Despite not replenishing the fire for hours, the heat seems to only climb. My nightdress sticks to my skin. A sheen of sweat covered my brow. Maybe open the windows if it's too hot. Sorry, I needed water. I'm having a weird day. I also had a nightmare last night, so I'm also dealing with that. Mama's not at her best. I kick off the sheets atop my lap and huff out a breath as my discomfort grows. The last few hours have been strange. I struggle to keep my mind on my needlework as my thoughts keep drifting to Tally. But now, even concentrating on them seems difficult. My condition seems to take sudden turn for the worse. Fever sweeps over me like a tide, heat flooding my veins. This is what you get for rolling around in the dirty mud, then getting put in the icy water and then taken back to the cabin. See, you just went too many up and down too quickly. You gotta replenish first. I set down my work as my limbs turned to lead, overwhelmed by the urge to lie down. Frick. Sees my turn for torment has come, and that sudden thought triggers a realization. Oh no. I squirm into bed, hoping and praying for relief that never comes, my throat dry and stomach twisting. Frick. Oh my God. This is another thing that happened. I woke up and my stomach was doing the boogaloo. I don't know what that dance is, but whatever it is, I feel like it fits. And I was like, oh my God. I've always had stomach issues. I had my gallbladder removed, so I always had stomach issues. And I'm like, oh my God, what is this? What's happening? Jesus. And I started running to the bathroom to try to get to the bathroom. TMI, a little TMI, not a lot. I'm not going to give you all a bunch of details, but then like the overwhelming urge to have to use the restroom switched to the overwhelming urge to puke. And I didn't know what was happening. And it's been like that all morning. I don't know what's happening. Don't y'all dare say the P word here. Don't you dare. Okay? I'm just getting started on YouTube. It's only been 2 years. I muster most of my effort to sit back upright, using the remainder to stand and stumble to the door. I need Taliesin. I need him here. I hope you can get to him. If he's not at Alien's house, then he must be in the forest. My mind chants over and over, need, as I fumble with the handle and peel it open. My legs give out, and I tumble towards the floor. I tumble towards the floor, only to be caught at the last second by Taliesin's strong grip. Is he just like watching us the whole time? Is that what he's doing? By the way, I forgot. It got updated with voice acting, so I'm gonna turn it up and I'm gonna start. I gotta fix some stuff, so give me a second. Okay, so I gave Taliesin a very deep voice, like Omega, but this person his voice sounded a little lighter, I guess. He takes hold of me firmly, helping me back to the bed where I can collapse into the mattress once more. Tears bead at my lashes, and the feeling inside of me becoming more overwhelming with Taliesin beside me. I don't know what's happening to me. I think I'm sick. I think something else is happening, but I cling to the hope it's just sickness. Don't tell me you got pregnant on your first try with Taliesin. Girl, get up. How do you feel? Taliesin's gaze softens as his eyes sweep over me, and he watches me squirm. Weak and feverish, and like something is missing. I don't understand. I can't think straight. It takes strength to even speak. All I can feel is my body crying out to be one with his, my heart aching to be close to him, and my skin crawling without his touch. She's an alpha. I know she is. He withdraws momentarily, and I whimper without even meaning to. Thankfully, he returns quickly, brushing hair from my forehead before passing a cool damp cloth to it. I bit my tongue when I said cough. I did it again. Cloth. My God. That lith is tearing me up today. My God. Breathe for me. His whisper is soft. His gaze is softer as he tries his best to relieve me of my torment. I'm having a oh no moment. I'm gonna fix something real quick, so give me a second. Okay, I'm having a oh no moment. Remember when Taliesin said that he didn't want to hurt me, and she was like, oh yeah, I want you to stay. What if having relations with an alpha does this to you? It can make you sick. Oh no, we might be screwed. Literally. The gentle caress of his hand across my cheek is equal sweet and torturous, a balm to my ails, and yet nowhere near enough. Through squint eyes I watch Taliesin, noting the rising and fall of his chest excuse me, and the pause before he speaks. You're going into heat. Had I not already expected such a thing, I blame it on a fever-induced delirium. Still, such a thing can't be true. But I can't. I'm not an Omega. I wish I had an explanation. I should go fetch Rowena. Taliesin rises, and my body reaches out on instinct, a slave to my desire, snatching him back down. Don't. Frick. The idea of you leaving for even a few moments, it hurts. It doesn't make any sense. I can hear the desperation in my voice, way beyond want and even past need. Tally takes my hand in his touch setting my body even more aflame, molten lava circling my body and pulling low in my gut. That would make me pull away from him. I forgot about the heavy heartbeat. I'll turn it down just a little bit. But that alone would make me not want to be near Tally, just for the simple fact that I hate being too hot. And my body gets hot. So I'd be like, oh, get away from me. Like, I would be angry. I'll help you the best way I can, but Rowena would really be better equipped. I grip his hand tighter in a way that would injure a lesser man. I want you to stay. I need you to stay. He climbs in beside me before I can plead any further, his closeness making my arousal flare. My lady part throbs, and I feel my thighs slicken with every squirm. It's overwhelming, the way lust seems to curl in my every cell. My mind has one singular focus. My head rolls back into the pillow as I stare at the man beside me, the viral alpha I want to be claimed by. So, is it like if you're not actually claimed, you can get sick by having schmex with the alpha? That would be messed up, because then people are going to know, like, why did she get sick? Taliesin. So people are going to know that we're actually not together. Yeah, that is the most telltale sign I can ever. Yeah, people are going to know we're not together. I hear my own needing mules, my needy whimpering that begs the alpha to make a move. God, frick. I've never felt this turn on in my life. My presence has that effect. You're lucky you're handsome, and that this heat is overwhelming me. Otherwise, I'd be rolling my eyes and taking the piss out of him, okay? For now, I can't mock him. I can't do anything but look upon him with immense need. Sympathy unfurls within me as I go through what he endured just a night prior. So at least we can say we know how he felt. I understand it now. My God, that like rumbled my ear. He reaches out, his hand settling on my hip and pulling me close. Shockwave pulsed through me, crying out for more, more, more. The way you felt in the woods last night. If you don't leave, I don't think I can be held accountable for what I do. I babble on and on, losing my grip on my words, on myself. I need him now. I need more. I need his touch. I need his scent all over me. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah! Yes, take me right here, right now. I'm sprawled out for you. Talisman's gonna get me pregnant. His expression is steadfast, and his words break the buckling dam of control within me. I pounce, desperate to be pressed against him. His hips angle to my thighs, slotting it between my legs so my lady part can have contact with anything. Excuse me. I was going to say everything. Of course, she would like to rub her slick all over him, but we're not going to do that. From there, my body moves of its own accord, sheer instinct as I chase my high. Bar hands try to steal me as Taliesin's grip on his own self-control hangs by a thread. I forgot he's still going through the rut too. Dang it. But as an unattached omega, your heat will make you inclined to any alpha that comes your way. It's not just the heat, Tally. I purr my words, flutter my eyelashes, and pump my hips. Anything to make him see that while the heat is running the show, he is the only object of my desire. I'm glad to hear it. His smirk is devilish as he takes control, flipping me onto the mattress to be entirely at his mercy. It's too much. and still not enough. His hands trail over my body, admiring every curve and dip and leaving fire in their wake. My, oh my, Tally. In that moment, I know I'm a slave to his touch and the unexpected surge of hormones coursing within me. I don't get it. Shh. My God. Okay. See, I was going to say the part, but then he started growling. I don't know if y'all heard that. Hold on. Let me see if y'all heard that. Hold on. No, I don't think y'all heard it properly. Hold on. Let me see if y'all really heard it. Hold on. Let me see if y'all really heard it. Do y'all hear that? I'm about to. Let me calm down. You know, somebody told me my dog sound like a chihuahua and they made me mad. I always thought of myself as a Labrador, or what is it? What do they call it? A golden retriever. I thought of myself as a golden retriever. Somebody said you sound like a chihuahua when you bark, and it made me a little angry, but like funny angry, like haha, I'ma laugh at it funny. But I'm mad. Taliesin shushes my whines with a kiss to my throat. Then, between my breasts, his hips leisurely moving down my body. You're going too slow. Is that right? I try my best to push him closer to my core. The pressure is almost unbearable, and he's kissing me anywhere but where I need him most. Put your mouth on that cocoa bean! Shame. There's nothing you can do about it. Finally, he makes his way lower, kissing over my stomach before lifting my nightdress and parting my legs. Relax and let me take care of my omega. Now I'm your omega. How do you claim? Like, I don't think they ever said it, or at least I don't think Taliesin has said it. I don't think the other ones would talk about it with me because we're technically claimed. But how do you claim an omega? Is this how you claim them? No, because then we would be claimed, right? Because we hatch mechs, right? I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe they'll explain it. He drives in without another word, hot tongue meeting my throbbing lady button and lavishing it with all the attention it craves. I buck and thrash in its grasp, trying to frick his mouth with my lady part as my body takes over and reason slips away. More. Taliesin tongue works expertly. I paused for a minute because I don't know about back in the day. I don't think any of us will ever truly know because we're not from there. But in this time frame, do they know how to do that? Do they know how to eat the buffet, the lady buffet? Swirling my bud, caressing my lips, dipping down to my lady circle. Y'all can see the words. It's not a bad word, but I'm not going to say it. And the whole time, his gaze remains entirely fixed on me. Pleasure coils from my lady button and spreads all through my body, radiating outwards in wave after wave of both relief and want. My fingers find their way into the roots of Taliesin's hair, tugging him in as my hips thrust to meet his tongue. And then I feel his fingers, gentle at first, as they circle my lady part and sink in to the lady part. Look, I'm trying to keep it as good as I can. And then insistent as they find that sweet spot inside me and begin their assault. Moans rip from my throat, my body soaring as I get closer and closer, the feeling of fulfillment that my instincts cry out for. Could you imagine being their neighbor? I would be mad just like she was in the beginning of the game. I'd just be like, You know, some of us can't get that right now. Can y'all keep it down? I would call the police on them. It's still not enough. I need your manhood. Is that what she said? I cry, and Taliesin pulls away to offer me a sadistic smile. His fingers pump away regardless. Not yet, Omega. I know what you need. He tries back in with renewed fervor, intent on making me reach the rainbow on his tongue before anything else. I approach the edge quickly, pushed there by Taliesin's touch and his whispered praise. Amen. 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 I'm not going to read that out loud, but amen, amen. He hums into my lady button once more, and his fingers curl at exactly the right angle, and I fly over the edge to the rainbow. Tingles flow through me, my body shaking with exertion, and yet, as the high fades, the need inside me does not. Tally. He already knows. Oh my. Another round. Tally, that was just, y'all think that was a round. Hold on. Men, that's not a round of what he's doing. Him chowing down on the lady buffet is just foreplay. Just so y'all know. That's all that is. It is not what you think it is. So, just so y'all know, that's just a little foreplay. This is the first round. He parts from between my legs, beard and hands soaked with slick. He didn't do it right. If your beard is not soaked, you might as well go ahead and just walk away. He works quickly to cover himself in my arousal before he lines himself up with my entrance. Oh my. I don't even know if I can keep that sound in there. It's not even that bad. But again, this is why I tell y'all to go play these games for yourself, because there's a lot I can't show y'all on here, but I'm not going to sit here and put it behind a paywall. Not judging anybody, because please don't think I'm judging people who put it behind a paywall. It's actually smart to put it behind a paywall. I just don't personally feel like I should make y'all pay for content that isn't mine. I would put my own content behind a paywall 100%. That's just how I personally feel, and that's my personal preference. So I will show you as much as I can and blur out the rest. And I'm probably going to blur out the whole text so I can just be lazy. That's the lazy part of doing it. It's just blurring out the whole text. This is what you need, isn't it? Yes, Alpha. Please. Sorry. I can't get too much into character because then you're going to be like, oh, she up here moaning. He bares his teeth in a breathless smile before sinking in deep with one slow thrust. And finally, I feel complete. Chapter 8. I could stop it right here, but chapter 8 might honestly be shorter. We'll see how short. I can't talk today. We will see how short chapter 8 is. I'm going to make a second part of this, but if chapter 8 isn't short, this is my outro. So thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and join the family. I can't keep calling us family. We're just friends, okay? Look, we're best friends. Join the best friend group, okay? We're best friends over here. Because I would never read this with my family. I would never read this with my family. So come join the best friend group where we read stuff like this, okay? Peace and love. Stay safe out there, everybody. Bye-bye.